well, little bits of progress. That was an interesting caper. Yeah, the window frames, they were a horrible sort of fire engine red sort of colour, that some of them had faded and were horrible, and well, they were all horrible. So that's an improvement. Wasn't without its drama. Managed to crack a couple of pieces of glass. The glass in these windows is 1.5 millimeters thick, which is, yeah, delicate. But thankfully I had some glass, incidentally 5 millimeter. So yeah, improvement, works progressing slowly, one at a time. Now, that isn't really what I wanted to waffle about. Look at these gorgeous hollyhocks. That's a lovely colour, isn't it? Yeah, and that's a lovely different colour. Let's go and have a look at a completely different colour one. This is what I'm supposed to be doing today, is weeding and such likes. Look at this gorgeous colour. Yeah. Now, hollyhocks, they're a wonderful plant. I could never grow these in England. I don't know why not, because they grow like weeds. And when the flowers are finished, of course, you get a seed head which has got hundreds of seeds in it. So yeah, bit at a time we'll get some more hollyhocks going on, I think. But that still isn't what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to waffle about was one of these. Now, hands up those of you who know what this is. I guess having the word Oyster on it is a bit of a clue, and having Transport for London on it is also a bit of a clue. These are the method by which you pay for travel on buses and the underground and such likes in London. And what you do, you go up to a machine and you dab that on a reader on the machine, and then you pay money and it puts a value onto this card. And then when you travel about London, every time you get on a bus or a train, you touch it on a reader, and it charges you for the journey. Yeah. And some of you have been to London, I know this. I actually met one of you in London. He was further from home than I was. Yeah, anyway, the question of course is, do they work in France? Yeah, they do. How about that? I'm going to change location and show you how beautifully these things work in France. Right, let's show you how well Oyster cards work in France. You take one Oyster card and you go like that, like that. Look at that. You see, they work. They work very, very well. And just for the record, what we're using is stuff for big holes. It's for filling big holes. Rebouche, gros trous, enduit pâté. Yeah, and it's for interior and exterior, and it's easy and ready to use.